This is the third Labyrinth run. We have a much better Labyrinth today than we did yesterday. Here it looks like for the first 8 rooms we have a tier 1, which is nice. Got a block of alchemy there at rooms 8, 9, and 10. That'll be tough for some folks. Rune crafting, mining, battling, rune crafting, and battling. So we're doing okay. I've made a user script that takes the information and renders out a table just like how this information looks on the dungeon screen. The red lines are rooms I've not reached yet. The yellow is the one I'm on. And the green is ones I've completed. So we're going to go ahead and do our dungeon run. Let me see just a second. Okay. Labyrinth. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have a bit of a bug here right off the bat. It thinks it's one room ahead of where it should be. I go ahead and fix that now. While this runs, so let's see. Okay, so we made it through there. The 5th action, made it into the next room. Oh, made it one shot on room 2 going into room 3. Okay, so we're currently at room 3. My script is incorrect. It's one room ahead. Okay, two turns there. Let's see if we can fix this script real fast on the fly. Okay, we got a 15%. We're doing pretty good compared to yesterday. Even the day before, it took like at least 10 actions to get out of room 1, so I feel like I'm pretty comfortable here. Let's see about still on room 4. Still on room 4. Trying to find the line in here which I okay, so we're at 18 actions, still in room 4. The average we noticed on the first day was like 1 room every 6 actions, so I'm still feeling pretty comfortable here. If we get up above 25 actions, I'll feel a little disappointed, especially because this is probably the last. I guess the next room is also at 15%. So, but I would really like to get spend very few actions in these first few rooms. So you can see there, room 10 is only a 7%. There we go, finally passed that one. Oh, so not bad, right on the 24 action mark. So again, we're kind of averaging 6 actions a room. All right, again, we have a 15%. Let's see if I get this color right. Get style by progress. Get style by. We're still on that room 5. I think I'm just gonna try that and refresh this. Okay, we got the room crafting. Let's go back to Labyrinth for a sec. Okay, let's try that again. We are in room 5, and that's what it says, room 5. We're gonna enter the Labyrinth. There we go. Now I fixed the script. So yes, now yellow is on the room that we're on. So 14%. Not too bad. So we passed jewelry, now we're on to battling. Also with the 14%. Okay. I'm actually just going to do one more thing here. Just to make sure there's no echo. Okay, there we go. All right, going into room 9, we are halfway through. So this is a 10%. The alchemy of the next room will be tough as well. I think 16 or so is the leaderboard right now. What I like too about this, I didn't realize this at first. If you go to any other view, the labyrinth there moves over to the side. Currently, my plugin works on all the other views. Here, let's go. There, we worked there for a second. So 16 is where, yep, and there, it's gonna pop back in, which is just funny. Let's go labyrinth. Okay, enter labyrinth. So that's gonna continue here in just a second. There you go. All right, so we spent 10 actions so far at room 9. There we go. We're gonna pass it. Now we're on to the tough one, room 10, at only 7%. 61. The next 3 rooms after this, if we get past this one, the next 3 rooms improve a little bit. There we go. Okay, we passed this one pretty quick. Only 4 actions for a 7%. We did pretty good there. Now we're going back down to rune crafting, only a tier 2. Okay, it disappeared there for a second. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, we passed that in 3. That's great. Going on to room 12, mining, 11%. Getting pretty far down on this list. Yeah, the add-on, I'm enjoying it. I want to add a couple more things to it. I think it'd be fun to try to keep track of how many, using this percent, how many actions should it take you to get through the room, and then try to keep track of how many it's actually taking you. I don't know. Some folks were saying that was be pretty depressing. I think it definitely could be when it says, hey, this should take you no more than like 5 actions, and it's taking you 15. So like an average, yeah. So like if this says 15%, right, or it says 19%, it's an estimate, right? You should get this statistically by the fifth action. We are nearing 80%, and we're at 12. I'm hoping to get up to, I guess I think at least room 14 would be nice. So let's see. What I've noticed, I think maybe I haven't had a one shot in the last 2 dungeon runs. I definitely had a couple of one shots. Here, I think I had one. I passed one room, I think at 2. Okay, so that's pretty good. Moving on to battling at 10%. Here we go. So I guess I would be happy if in the next 14 actions we get at least one more. Yeah, so when this script boots up, what it does is it actually scans your skill table over here on the left-hand side of the screen. It grabs your skills, and then when it goes to the labyrinth screen, it is looking at the stats of the labyrinth and then calculating. And these percentages, actually, you may have noticed these percentages are not completely correct. What I have in there is off by something like a couple hundredths of a percent or something like that. Come on, 7 more actions. But it takes your specific skills and then does the math for kind of showing you what the likelihood is of each room, so that you can better understand those visual indicators that the Labyrinth list gives you with the asterisks. All right, I guess we may be stuck here at battling. We got 3 more actions, 2 more actions, and this will be, I think this is our worst run so far. That's okay. I do like that this time it was more consistent in terms of the Labyrinth. The first few rooms were all, oh, there we go. On our last action, we got up to room 14. All right. So if we go back to Labyrinth. Oh, sorry. If I go back to Labyrinth. Yeah, so I got to room 14. I completed 13 rooms, so that's fine with where I want. And I'm going to go ahead and open the chest. 300 artisan shards. So this is definitely interesting. On the days that I was getting up to that 16 to 18 range, that was definitely like, oh, I think it was at least 500 or so artisan shards. I currently have 2215, so this is only after 3 days. So I had 1800, 1700 from just the 2 previous days, getting up to rooms I think like 16 and 18, or 50, yeah, 16 and 18. So anyway, that's where we got. This is a little preview. You can see I don't have the math yet for these 5 stars. But yeah, so you saw that work, and I patched it right there live on the video for that one little bug. But yeah, there's a Labyrinth run. I'll stop this recording.